What's up, boys and ghouls? JT here, coming at you from the basement of the dead once again. Got another, I know, right? Like 3 videos within 3 weeks or something like that. Crazy, huh? Another update. I got 6 titles here. I know some people wait until they have like 37 titles before they do an update, but I'm tired of doing that. I'm just going to do them as I get them. Not like one at a time, obviously, but like, going to do them like, 6 to 10 at a time while I chow on some circus peanuts. A lot of people don't like these, but JT approves, and so does Molly Dog. But anyways, get on to this update. I got some great titles here. A lot of cheese. This is a cheese fest update, but you guys know me, I love the cheese. First up, we got Splatter Farm. This is a Camp Motion Pictures release, unrated. I love Splatter Farm. I know it's not a good movie. The acting's terrible. The gore is awesome. It is shot on video with the 2 twin brothers with the weird names, last names, John Polonia and Mark Polonia. I guess that's how they say their names. I think one of them passed away not long ago. But this is an awesome release. Camp Motion Pictures does the releases up right. I don't care what you guys say, if you guys do say anything about it or not, but I'm a fan of their releasings. Except when I can't get the DVD back in the case. Get in there. But it's got some notes on the inside about making the movie and some pictures. I'm gonna try to take this out again. Says there, Splatter Farm original 1988 release art. It's pretty cool. Never seen that before. But yeah, this is a great shot on video. Gore Fest. Recommend it. Goes good with what's the movies I'm looking for? Video Violence 1 and 2, Cannibal Camp Out, the John McBride movies. This one will go right next to them safely on my shelf. Next up here, we got a Troma pickup, and I love this cover art to this one. This is one that I hadn't had in my collection for my holiday slashers, but I do enjoy this movie immensely, and that is Christmas Evil. Check out that cover art. I know there's a special edition. I think Synapse released it. It's got a bunch more of special features, because this one has quite a few. And I was reading up on the back of this here, and it says, chat with Brandon Maggart, father of pop singer Fiona Apple and star of Christmas Evil. So apparently Fiona Apple's dad played in this. Pretty cool. Look at that cover art. I like the cover art on this release better than the other one. But Christmas Evil is a weird Christmas horror slasher type deal. And this is a weird insert. That's pretty cool. Got all the Troma titles. Have to check that out. Get me a Troma checklist going on. I'm trying to pick up as many. I'll just add on to my Troma collection, not as many as I can, but Troma's a company I've always been a fan of. Speaking of Troma, next up, Class of Nuke 'Em High. This is an upgrade from my old media VHS tape I've had for years. This is super cheap. All these I got. It may seem like I'm getting a lot of DVDs, but they're all like $4 and under on Amazon, so you can't go wrong with that. Nuke 'Em High, love this movie. Some great punk, toxic waste, teenage movie. This dude played in The Toxic Avenger also. I like this guy here, Gonzo, carrying the bone around and stuff like that. Really weird movie, but really good. Always been a fan of this since I was a kid. I can remember the first Nuke 'Em High movie always eluded me because our video store didn't have it, so they had the second and the third one. And I always remember picking up the second one and looking at the giant squirrel on the cover, and I remember renting it, and I was probably like 5 years old at the time, I should have been watching that. But my parents were cool about it. They never cared what I watched, so. And then years later, I was probably around 13 or so, I found the VHS of this, and loved every bit of it. But I love the colors on this, the pink and the greens. Screams 80s, cheese fest. Next up, another Christmas horror film. That's Black Christmas. This is a great holiday slasher. I love the killer in this, which you don't ever really know who he is or really see him. I don't remember, from what I remember, you don't get to see him. It's been a long time since I've watched this. This is just one that's been on my list for years. I actually like the remake okay also. I mean, it's not as good as the original, but it was a decent remake. I might try to hold off till later on in the year to watch this again, to get in the holiday spirit. You know, I might sit by the fireplace and roast some chestnuts, you know, and just cuddle up and throw in Black Christmas and get all Christmassy. Next up we got Still Sealed. This is slugs. Check out that cover art. Some man-eating slugs there eating a dude's head from the skull back. That is amazing. And I love slugs. Good killer animal cheese fest. It's been a while since I've seen this one. I remember a scene where the dude is in a restaurant. Maybe he drinks some slugs in the water, or he just drinks the water or something like that. It's contaminated, and he basically explodes with slugs. And this is a Midnight Madness series release, and Black Christmas is a Critical Mass release. Is that right? I don't know. First of that kind of release that I have, actually, so I don't know. But this is from the Midnight Madness series. Looks like Image Entertainment and Lakeshore Entertainment put this out. I have another Midnight Madness release that I just picked up not long ago. What was that? Can't remember. Something I picked up not long ago, though, was a Midnight Madness release. And last but certainly not least, this is a first for me. I've actually never watched any of this guy's movies, and I'm ashamed to say that. And I am talking about the Godfather of Gore, Herschel Gordon Lewis. And this is The Wizard of Gore. It says, from Herschel Gordon Lewis, director of Blood Feast and 2000 Maniacs. I know they remade this one too with Crispin Glover in it. I hadn't heard anything good about that one, but I will eventually check that out because I am a huge Crispin Glover fan. You can't go wrong with Crispin Glover. But I hear this one's pretty crazy for a 70s movie. This is put out by Something Weird Video. I think it's only the second Something Weird video release that I have, the other being Basket Case. I don't think Basket Case 2 and 3 were put out by Something Weird. But it says on the back, see the smashing punch press, the sword swallowing trick, the spike through the brain, the burning tank, and the lady sawed in half. I'm all about that. There's the inside there, the old crapper snappers. But from what I've heard, this is, like I said, pretty crazy. Good old-fashioned gore fest. I've seen the remake of 2001 Maniacs, I think it was. I have it with Robert Englund. I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm going to try to pick up these two. And Blood Feast, I've watched the second one, so I take that back. I have watched a Herschel Gordon Lewis movie. I watched Blood Feast 2 and loved it. And I need to get that one also, the unrated edition. I know Blood Diner is kind of an unofficial sequel to Blood Feast. I'm a huge Blood Diner fan, and Jackie Kong, huge fan of her work. But can't wait to check this out. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. And also, this movie was mentioned in Juno, which I read a lot of comments on the trailer when I watched the trailer for this. A lot of people was like saying they come to check it out because of Juno, which for what it was, Juno wasn't a terrible movie, and you know, so just a little fun fact for you. But that's it for this update, guys. We'll have a next one in a few weeks, maybe a week, who knows. Got more stuff on the way. Thanks for watching. Peace.